Yes, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, people. Then welcome back to Blatant Red TV. It's your boy, and it has been a minute. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a minute. 13 days since I last posted the news that Kelleher or Liverpool had accepted a fee from Brentford for Kelleher. That's the last news I broke. But I just been chilling, people, man. Just been chilling, working, and just kind of just waiting for Kirke's news to break, and maybe Florian Wirtz, however you pronounce his name, just waiting for the news, people, man. That's all I'm doing. Just like you other Liverpool fans out there, we're just waiting so we can obviously start speaking about Florian Wirtz. I still have a end of season review that I want to obviously do at some point, but it's just like, is there any really point in doing it now where the new fixtures is about to break? I should have really done it weeks ago, to be honest, man, but I've just been stuck in a rut, that mental rut where you're just trying to juggle life as well as the YouTube stuff, and sometimes it can just be a bit like, you know what, I can't bother to come in and do this. But I don't want to come across like that, because how could I not want to talk about the team that I love? And I do get enjoyment from doing YouTube and things like that, the interaction from the subscribers. You know who you are. Shout out Gaz, one of my regulars, John Conway, I'm trying to say. Shout out Uncle Rods, recently subscribed to my channel. I just big up to all the content creators out there, to be honest, man. I've been watching a lot of you guys lately, you know what I mean? And you guys do what I don't do, and that's obviously, you guys go live a lot more than I go live, innit? Like, shout out to Ends, Football with Ends. He's another guy that I've been kind of sitting down watching, and he streams near enough every day, do you know what I mean? Talking about stuff that's going on in the Liverpool world, whether it's players we're trying to sign, players that could be possibly leaving. There's a lot to unpack today, people, man. But obviously, as the title says, Trent has been unveiled as a Real Madrid player, and he is speaking fluent Spanish. I don't even know why I'm laughing, people, but you know why I'm laughing? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people that was, advocating that, especially when Trent got booed and things like that at the game. I was like, nah, I was one of those Liverpool supporters that was saying we was wrong for that. Do you know what I mean? And how we should support him. The man's been at the club for 20 plus years. He's deciding he wants to try something new. Who are we to judge him and throw stones at him and all of this jazz, in it? But I do understand, in it, it's football, and as football fans, there's a culture in it. When you love your club, and then especially a player of Trent's caliber who is a Scouser and born and raised, he's came out and spoke a lot of things like how Liverpool is the club he loves. He will never leave Liverpool, and he wants to captain the club one day, and how him being a vice captain is everything in the world to him. And then all of a sudden now, he's turned around and decided that he didn't want to sign a contract for Liverpool. He wanted to leave. And he has joined, obviously, our rival when it comes to European competitions, in a sense. That's Champions League. Real Madrid, innit? They are a rival, innit? In that competition. The amount of times we played them, lost in finals, or we just couldn't get one over Real Madrid for some reason, innit? They always got one over us, innit? And Trent has joined that team, innit? So I do understand the uproar, especially with Liverpool coming off the back of a Premier League win. We look like a team now that can go on and probably dominate the league for the next 2 to 3 years, depending. But, Man City's doing a madness too right now. There's a lot going on, man. Man City's doing a madness. Pep's revamped the midfield and whatever what players he bought? He bought Aït-Nouri at left back. He's got the Reinders guy from AC Milan in midfield. They already got Nico Gonzalez from last I think it was January or something like that. Nico Gonzalez came in. Now they got Ryan Shirky. They're rebuilding Man City, you know what I'm trying to say? So there's no guarantee that we're going to obviously dominate the league. Well, you'd want to hope, innit? I want to hope. As Liverpool fans, of course, you want Liverpool to start the next season well. Fixtures come out soon as well, people, man. So we know who our first six is going to be. But yeah, people, man, let me get back to topic. Yes, Trent, he's speaking fluent Spanish, people, man. And like I said, I was one of the people that was advocating that we should support Trent. and some of us are wrong for whatever we've been saying and da. But I understand, innit, that there's going to be a section of Liverpool fans that are going to be supporting Trent's decision, and there's a section of Liverpool fans that he's a rat, he's a snake, forget Trent, you know what I'm trying to say? And I was one of the people that we should support Trent, you know what I mean? But after seeing that press conference and the fact that he's speaking fluent Spanish, and then in the press conference, they asked him, like, when did he start taking Spanish lessons to be sounding so fluent and good? He said he's been taking them for about 2 years. So it's like, raw. When I heard that, it kind of made me start thinking, yeah, this guy, he's planned it. Then he said something as well about, I can't remember what he said, people. So I'm saying I should have really got my facts, but it was something to do with, like, the timing. He didn't think about, like, he corrected himself. He said something and said he didn't, he meant it as in like weeks or something like that. Weeks compared to years or something he said. And I don't like, forgive me if I'm going off topic right now. I'm not making no sense. But if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. That's Liverpool fans or just people in general. But yeah, man, it kind of made me feel some type of way, people. I'm not going to lie. Like, look at me, I'm all grabbing my heart right now. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me feel some type of way, people. Like, I was thinking, damn, I was supporting you, bro. And then you get me, you come out speaking fluent Spanish, like you didn't just join the club Real Madrid a couple weeks ago, like, and you're saying it was 2 years ago that you started learning. So basically, you was planning on leaving us from 2 years ago, and it's about right that people said when they offered him the contract 2 years ago or something like that, he didn't want to sign it, or when Alisson and certain other people signed new long-term contracts, he only wanted to sign a 4-year contract. So it's like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, Trent, man, you hurt me, bro. You hurt me looking at that. And just in general, like, I'm seeing the pictures, like he's standing in front of the Champions Leagues, like he's never won a Champions League before, you know what I mean? But you know what? I don't want to come across like I'm hating, because I did come out in my video, talking about we should support him, and now I'm trying to ridicule the man, all because I see a press conference of him speaking in Spanish, and then him standing in front of like the UEFA Champions League trophies, like we ain't got 6 of them in Anfield, like he didn't walk past them on a regular basis. Like, it's not like he was looking at the Liga trophies. He was looking at Champions League trophies, bro. Like, you haven't won a La Liga. You should be standing in front of the La Liga trophy and looking at that saying, yeah, one day I want to win that. And then comes the bomber that he's dropped the Alexander-Arnold. He's now called Trent. The man is now called Trent. That's the brand, innit? That's all to do with the brand, bro. You get me? You can see it. Fragrance by Trent coming out soon. You know what I'm trying to say? Or some type of clothing line by Trent. You get me? It's mad. It's mad, man. But you know what? He's gone, innit? And we got Frimpong, man. So Trent's old news, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's his decision, innit? He decided he wanted to go. And that's another thing. He said that if he was going to leave Liverpool one day, the only club he would have left Liverpool for was Madrid. And he said something about, he's now in a team with top players. Like, I'm saying, bro, I think that's what's getting me mad, is because, bro, I defended you, bro. And now you're saying you're in a team with top players and you played against them, so you know that they're top players. And so what? So Liverpool, we don't have top players. We don't have players that helped you to get 2 Premier League titles and a Champions League. Yeah, it's mad, people, right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Trent's getting me mad still, but I'm not gonna talk about Trent no more. What's done is done. The man's gone. We got Frimpong in it, so we look forward in it. Let's just focus on what's in front of us, in it, and that's Frimpong. Hopefully we get the Kirkes deal over the line, because that's all we're literally doing right now, people. Like, the little mini transfer window that was open is closed. That it was only open technically because players that are in the FIFA Club World Cup can buy players and things like that and whatnot. But now it's closed. It reopens again on Monday. And hopefully now when Monday opens, we get this deal over the line, because I'm just itching people to make some type of content about Liverpool, like for the Florian Wirtz, and it's just dragging out, man. Like, I mean, this news broke May 23rd. It's now the 13th of June. I was about to say December. It's now the 13th of June, and yes, technically there's an agreement in place. I'm seeing yesterday that some people are saying that we've now agreed 126 million package, basically what Bayer Leverkusen wanted, innit? Because we was kind of going in there throwing, like, I think we offered 100 million up front and was gonna like offer them, I think, is it 18 in add-ons or 13 million in add-ons or something like that. But Bayer Leverkusen's like, nah, you know, we want what we want, innit? And you can understand it. Like, obviously Liverpool, we're gonna do what we do, innit? We're gonna try and negotiate the price down and things like that. But Bayer Leverkusen, they rejected 3 bids. You know what I mean? So they're obviously not budging on their valuation of Wirtz, innit? So the player's already come out and said he wants to come to Liverpool. It's gonna happen. All that, you know, his terms and conditions done. It's just literally the fee, innit? And yeah, I'm hoping that they finally accept the terms, or if this news is true that we've obviously offered them the 126 million euros that they wanted or whatever. Like, if that's the case, just get it done, people, man, because this has been dragging on for a while now, man. And this is getting boring, to be honest, man. I just want Florian Wirtz to be announced. The fee has been agreed, so I can jump on the camera like I'm doing now and speak to the people then, bro. You get me? Speak to the people then. Obviously, I'm going to go back and do my due diligence and check out stats and things like that before I come and do the video. But yeah, people, man, I just want to get the deal over the line now, man. Kirkes, I want him to get over the line, but he should get done because I've heard that Bournemouth have agreed a fee with Rennes, if I'm pronouncing that right, for a left back. So once they obviously get the go-ahead for that, then it would obviously make the go-ahead for Kirkes to come Liverpool happen, innit? But that's going to happen. I do believe we're going to get 3 players over the line in. Then they're probably going to go on their holidays. And then once July starts, then, you know, players will have time to decide what they're going to do. Like, you know, the players on the fringe, the players that we probably might have to ship out and things like that. So yeah, man, I think come July, that's when we'll start getting some serious movement with outgoings as well as probably ingoings, because we still need a striker, people. We still need a striker. That depends if Darwin Núñez or Jota leaves. Do you know what I mean? I don't really want Jota to leave. I've seen a lot of people talking about they want Jota to go and things like that. I don't really want Jota. I know that he's injury prone, yes. And he's, you know, he's been injury prone for a couple seasons now, but Jota's still a clinical player, man. And I believe that we should keep him around. And if Darwin goes, then yes, definitely we're going to need to replace Darwin because he is technically our number 9. And then there's obviously this talks about Diaz, but Liverpool came out and said that Diaz is not for sale because I think Barcelona offered us a fee for him, but we shut that down. But then we're hearing that one of these Saudi clubs, is it Al Hilal, are preparing like an 85 million bid for Luis Diaz. And even though Liverpool said they're not looking to sell him this season, I believe that if we do get a decent enough fee for Luis Diaz, he probably might go. But I don't want Luis Diaz to go. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing a lot of people, like a lot of Liverpool supporters, like, yeah, you know, I don't want him to go, but we can cash in on him and get someone better. Do you know what I mean? Like, are people not seeing Diaz's work rate? Like, when the guy plays, he gets back, he defends. The guy does non-stop running, people. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he could probably chip in with a few more goals, but he does score goals. It may not, like, from the wing, I swear he gets like double figures, if I'm correct. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, innit? I personally don't want to see Luis Diaz go. Then there was talks about, I think there's another player that some people are saying that they're kind of happy if they was to see the back of him too. I can't think right now, man. It's early in the morning and my brain's all over the place. But yeah, man. Oh, that's it. Federico Chiesa. Like, he's a tough one, man, because I like the player. Like, yes, he got all them injuries back in the day that kind of like, you know, messed up his career a bit or made him not be the same player that he used to be. But I just believe if you're talking about squad players, like, Chiesa is a decent player to like have on the bench. But I understand, innit? He's playing backup to Salah, a player who never gets injured, a player whose numbers is just crazy, like what Salah does for us. Do you know what I mean? So it will be hard for any player that's joining Liverpool that's playing backup to Salah that's gonna be happy doing bit part, because you're gonna be doing that bit part. And I think that, you know, there's talk coming out, or I saw recently, that Chiesa is kind of looking to kind of go back to Spain, not Spain, Italy, because of the fact that the World Cup's coming up next year, and he obviously wants to be a part of that. So that's probably like fueling him moving back to one of these Italian clubs, just so he can obviously play regular first team football. Because the man didn't play no football last season, people, man. He didn't play no football. There was games where Chiesa could have come on and even had like a 15-minute cameo, but Slot just didn't want to play the guy for some reason. Like, he just didn't. And it just begs the question, like, who actually signed Chiesa? Was it Slot or was it Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, like, because he was just available and cheap? I don't know, people, innit? But I just feel it's what the man went through last season is just it's bad, man. Like, he just didn't get no game. There's times where he didn't even make the squad, bro. He had to sit at home a lot of times. Like, man. For a player of Chiesa's ability and stature, like in Italy, them man, they worship him out there. He's like a god in Italy, but come to England and we've kind of made him look like he's some meaty player. Like, I don't really rate how we handled him, Slot, or just Liverpool in general. Like, so I don't want him to leave, but I understand if he wants to obviously try and get into his national team for the World Cup, then yeah, man, you're better off just focusing on yourself and doing what you need to do to obviously get yourself in that team, man. But yeah, people, man, I've been speaking for a while, man. 16 minutes, man. Damn, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one for real. But I just had to come and speak to the people then, man. And I'm here like you lot, people, man. I am here just waiting for the Here We Go on Florian Wirtz. And then I'm waiting for the Here We Go on Kirkes. I want those two players over the line. And yes, if we do get Florian Wirtz, it's smashing the British transfer record for Liverpool. I think the player that obviously had that was Van Dijk until obviously we signed Darwin Núñez. But I don't think obviously we've like paid them the full 85 million that they wanted. I think it's obviously probably close to that. But either way, if we get Florian Wirtz, it's going to be a British transfer record. And he's a player that I'm excited about, man. Trust me, I am super excited about Florian Wirtz. I don't really know too much about him. Like I said, I've got to go and do my research. But just Liverpool moving this way in the transfer market is saying things, innit? And we, as Liverpool fans, cannot hate right now, be jealous or be angry, because we've never seen our team move like this. And right now, we're strengthening from a position of power. And that's what it's about, innit? Yeah? But listen, man, if you made it this far, I should have said it in the beginning, smash the like button for me, people. Slowly but surely, the channel is growing. Big up to whoever subscribed to me the other day. Made me have 89 subscribers now. I'm on the road to 100. I'm 11 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. So yeah, people, man, help me to get there, man. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, Blatant Red TV Max. And hopefully the next time you see me, we're talking about Florian Wirtz. Big up yourself, people, man. I'm out. Peace.